Leroy Jenkins!
Welcome to the next episode of Daily Dungeon, Friday episode, The Bin. Today we'll be discussing bosses.
Or dungeoneering.
And why
Yes.
you shouldn't run into them.
Yes. And as you can tell, we have Jordan with us again,
You bet.
and Sean and Travis.
Yay.
Sean, take it away.
Alright. Well, what we're going to be doing every single time we change floor types, the first week for either our bin episode or when we don't have things to talk about, we will talk about strategies to fighting the dungeoneering bosses.
In
And
case you're the type of person who doesn't want to do it on their own.
yeah. A lot of these early bosses are going to be self-explanatory, but we're going to go through them anyway.
Don't stand in
We're
the fire.
starting with the gluttonous behemoth. He is the first possible boss you could fight in dungeoneering, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He heals himself with the couple of carcasses that are in the room next to him. So in order to keep him from healing himself, you need to stand in between him and the carcasses.
Interesting.
He's pretty easy to fight, although you, depending on what you're attacking with, you might want to either pray melee if you're standing next to the carcass, or pray mage if you're ranging the.
I pray range all the time.
Hey, question. Will there be multiple carcasses if you're in the dungeon by yourself, or will you just
No, there's
will there
only
be
one. There's
Okay.
only one.
And with
That's
more than
kind
one
of
person, there's two carcasses.
Yep, and there's no more than two ever. So
That's kind of important.
yeah,
Yep.
there's not much more for that boss. So now you know how to fight that one.
He attacks with all styles of.
He's pro.
Yeah, he's a boss like that.
I wonder why he's a boss. Next we have
Our next boss we're going to talk about is Astra Frostweb.
Astia.
Astia.
Stop adding extra letters.
I'm sorry.
Better.
Uh,
It isn't my
this boss prays protect for melee, range, and magic, and she alternates that. So, depending on your attack style, attack her when she's not praying your attack style, and switch checking the like the ice spiders or healing yourself.
I hate those little things.
And pray mage the entire time. That's usually what will do the most damage to you. The spiders don't really hurt you at all.
Yeah, they do. You have like 7 of them on you.
Yeah, I failed that first fight the first time I went through just because I was like, oh, wait a minute, she's got little guys to help her out. I feel like a moron.
Yep. Next we have Icy Bones. I think Sean does this one during the series.
I'm not so sure it's this one.
Wait,
Actually, it might be.
I don't know.
But
Maybe.
yeah, I don't know what the case was, if I lagged or something, but I died.
Blame it on the lag. I'm joking. Okay, he attacks with this like ringy thingy of like spikes, icicles, stalagmite things. Take it away, Sean.
Take it away. My tabs are out and I can't switch them right now, so just keep going.
Okay, I'll keep going on Icy Bones. And his special ability is summoning stalagmites and freezing enemies. He is usually considered the easiest boss, and at higher levels he can easily hit over 500. So it's not difficult to solo him with protective melee.
Yeah.
But he can hit 3
Don't attack him when he's doing the ice shard thing because he's vulnerable right then. Okay, you'll get to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that guy's easy to kill. Just spray melee. And now we're going to the one that Sean thought we were. which is the luminescent.
My plugins are unresponsive.
His plugins are unresponsive.
And I am lagging.
This boss requires level 5 dungeoneering to fight. You want to protect from missiles, aka range prayer, all the time. And his special thingy is he goes into like this ice shelter thingy around himself, and then icicles fall from the ceiling, and you have to run around and avoid them. And it's very hard when you have multiple people because you cross paths. And
Oh my god, I remember that guy. I died to him my first time, and I'm like, wait a minute, you can avoid the icicles? I feel even like a bigger moron than that stupid web girl.
yes,
Literally, when I discovered that, I was able to solo the or I was able to take the boss with only losing a quarter of my health.
yep.
Didn't even have to eat anything.
An easy way to avoid that is just to have a gate stone outside and teleport out, and go back.
Yeah.
He will
Rotate-
always go into his invincible form when he has 1 health left. So it's annoying. Unless you like are Travis and you use. No, it's either Travis or.
No, it was me. With the blitzering.
No. Well, yeah, that's one of them. But that's one way to do it if you have the Blitzer ring that keeps going after he does that. Otherwise, you're Travis and Dalton and use like some sort of form of retribution and die and kill it at the same time.
Oh, no, that wasn't me.
Okay, that was Dalton then.
I died to that thing 6 times though. I hit some 400s. I was proud.
Okay. Next we have the Plane Freezer, which I consider the easiest boss. He's just annoying. He's and he pushes you around. So pray mage and like trap him in a corner and get next to a pillar.
Yup.
The next one is Tokash, the Blood Chiller.
The last in the Frozen.
Yes. He is a big demon guy. He has voice acting and everything.
Really? How is his voice acting? Because the only voice acting in RuneScape is the tutorial, and that's incredibly cheesy.
No, they have more than that. They've added a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All the stuff.
Don't say stuff.
Well, like every new quest has got it, so.
Yeah.
Like an entire quest is all voice acting.
Oh my god, what an improvement to cutscenes.
So this guy is melee / mage based, I think. Mainly you want to pray melee and stand by your friends, because he freezes
to
you,
unfreeze them.
and you can break open their ice and unfreeze them and stuff.
Bros don't let bros freeze in ice.
Unless you're Sean and you like to hide in a corner.
Sean.
At level 216, he has 4,000 hit points.
Ooh.
Like,
So for all of you that are stuck in the old way, that's 440 hit points.
yeah, he can get as high as level 450.
Wow.
Too
That's I assume with like a full team above 90, right?
No. It's supposed to be 138s.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it all just varies. Sometimes they give you high levels and sometimes they give you low levels.
Level 3. No.
Yes, just make sure you break the ice on your teammates and eat when you are frozen too. So.
Which really doesn't make sense if you think about it. Eat that shark, even though you're frozen solid.
Salvio. Time crabs are best though, according to Travis.
Oh yeah.
Yes. If you eat only Heim crabs the entire time, you unlock the Heim crab title.
It's not an achievement. It's
the end
just
of
it's just the title. Something about Heim crabs.
Heim crabs. Thousands and thousands of Heim crabs.
Eat all the Heim crabs.
Indeed.
Well, that's all the Frozen 4 bosses. Are we gonna start on the Abandoned?
Why
Yes.
not? How much time do we have?
In like 5 minutes.
We can
Okay.
do it. There's only 3 of them.
Okay.
Oh my.
No, there's 4.
Oh, there's 4, but one of them's like, you go in, you would. We'll talk about it. But
Oh, yeah.
we'll start with the skeletal horde. how to fight the skeletal horde is
Kill them.
you kill the skeletons until the Skin Weaver tells you to close some of the holes in the wall, and you keep doing this until all the holes are filled, and then you kill what's left of the skeletons.
Pro tip.
You don't really need food for this boss because you can honestly just run back to the Skin Weaver onto that platform and she'll heal you back to full health over a small amount of time.
It's most
Me being the
definitely-
mage, I don't even leave that area, so I don't eat food at all.
Travis, what were you
Mages.
saying?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
And
Come
I
on,
guess
Travis, speak up.
tactics against
Keep going.
this boss would be to
Kill
fight
them.
the type of skeleton that's weakest to your form of attack.
Yeah. That'll work in teams.
Yeah,
Obviously.
pro tip: kill them.
Okay, that's enough of that. Next is one of my least favorite bosses, the Hobgoblin Geomancer. This one is obviously a mage. You do not want to pray against it because it will disable your prayers and hurt you. It's best to actually go in with 0 prayer. You should get some of that dino leather armor before you go in. It has the ability to make you stay in one place for a little while using its like stun or snare or entangle, whatever it uses.
I'm pretty sure it's
That
snare.
one thing that stop you.
Yes.
It's
And
snare.
it teleports around.
Yep.
It's annoying. Best to range it.
It's best to range it.
Next we have the Bulwark Beast. There's 2 ways to defeat the Bulwark Beast. First off, he attacks using mage, range, and melee. The best is to pray mage if you have a plate body to protect from range, or if you're maging, protect from range. He has an outer shell which you must mine through to get through to attack him with melee or range.
There is a pickaxe in the room, but
It's in the back corner.
It's a bad one.
yeah, it's recommended to make the best pickaxe you can
Okay.
because it'll hit
And
higher.
the other way to kill him is to use mage, because you can hit and destroy his shield using that. And that's that. Stand away from your friends while doing this boss, because it sort of chain attacks.
Does it
Yeah,
have like
don't
chain
get-
lightning or something?
Yeah, kind of like that.
If you get too close to him for a kind of large amount of time, I guess you could say, he will trample you for a little bit more damage.
Okay, and our last boss, which isn't really considered a boss in my opinion, is the Unholy Cursebearer. This guy is a mage, and he rots your stats, which can be replenished using the little fountains in the room, but that will heal him a little. But even so, it only heals him a little, and you can easily destroy this guy as soon as you find him. Pray mage.
Tuh. It seems like most of the ways to win these boss fights are just pray mage and hit them.
Yep. Well, that has been all the abandoned bosses, or floors 12 through 17. Abandoned 1.
Seems a bit lackluster.
Well, there's some more abandoned. There's 2 more. And
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as we get to the deeper levels of dungeoneering, the bosses do become more
Complicated.
interesting and more intricate when it comes down to fighting them.
Well,
For
I'd hope
example, the skeletal,
trio.
no, not the skeletal trio, the grave digger one,
Oh, that one, yeah. Well,
or the runebound behemoth. That one's a good one too.
so that's a fun one.
That is a fun one.
When you have a partner and Sean doesn't die every time, like usual.
Well, I
Oh.
died every time because it was really hard for me. It was a high level, and I was a mage, and I did the best that I could to quick switch things,
It's alright.
but I still
Oh.
just couldn't do it.
Alright. Well, this has been the Friday episode discussing bosses of dungeoneering. We will be back on Monday to entertain you with stuff we did this weekend, and hopefully my two co-hosts will be there this weekend to help.
Yes.
Hopefully.
And you'll probably have somebody else in there. Maybe, I don't even know. Travis, you might be there.
Yeah, maybe.
We wouldn't want
Travis,
to.
he
We
was here
wouldn't
the
want
whole
to
time,
spoil
and you
the
didn't notice
surprise.
it.
Yeah. He's been very, very quiet. You do not have a very good
Yeah.
podcasting
had time. I
voice.
didn't interrupt. You guys had this.
We had this.
You guys did good. I was proud.
Alright.
Proud of you.
You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. Alright, see you
See you guys
Monday.
later. See ya.
Bye.